Hello and welcome. Now in this video I'm going to go through another PLR product. I'm just going to pick one here, and instead of focusing on the internet marketing niche, I'm going to focus on this one. And here's one, the truth about IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome. So let's go ahead and download this one and take a look and see what we have. Okay, so now we have our package here. We're always going to extract it. And then at this point, you know, one of the things that you can always do, and I highly suggest you do, is you start the organization process here. So, you know, I kind of have this going into, you know, my file of things that I use when I send out my daily videos and for daily PR. You should be putting yours at this point. This is the point at which you want to start the organization process and the tagging process. So don't just do this at random. Don't just allow this file to be placed into your download file. Have this file actually extracted into some place where it's actually going to make sense when you start doing the search. So now, having said that, I'm going to go ahead and extract the files. Alright, so once I get that file open, I'm just going to open it up and see what I've got in here. And I've got looks like tweets, royalty-free images, keywords, Facebook updates, e-covers and e-course, e-book articles, and animated flipbooks. So first thing, let's check the license and see what we can do with this. And what it says is that we can basically remake it, right? That's what it means when it says we can edit it. We can resell this package. We can resell it with private label rights. We can add it to a paid membership site. And the only thing we can't do is to add it to free membership sites or give it away. Okay, so we can do just about anything that we want with this. Now, one of the first things I notice is that we don't have videos for this course. And so what we can do right away, you know, I want to see what the content looks like. You know, I want to see what this animated flip ebook looks like. Okay, that's pretty much going to be a kind of a program kind of thing. I also want to take a look at the actual articles that are there about irritable bowel syndrome or IBS. We've got quite a few of them here. Right, looks like we've got 49 articles there. The other thing we want to do is we want to take a look to see what the ebook looks like. How long is our ebook and what's in it? So we've got a Word document and a PDF. Okay, so it looks like we've got about 24 pages in this ebook. Right, so again, what we want to do is try to figure out what it is we want to do with it. Now, one of the first things you'll notice is that this does not have videos. So we can pretty much add value to this almost instantly by changing the ebook and the articles into videos. Now, how many videos you're going to have in this course, I don't know. It'll be based on, probably you want to go by the ebook. You might want to supplement it with some articles. And in most cases, I would, since this is informational articles, this will probably fit well. Let's take a look at one of the articles or some of them. Feline irritable bowel syndrome, that's probably not even usable. The diet of an irritable bowel syndrome person. And again, I mean, it's a little bit of a sensitive issue, right? It's probably one of those embarrassing niches that people don't want to talk about, so it could be highly profitable. Now, what you probably could do right off the bat is you could turn these articles again and ebook into videos in order to sell as part of a course. I mean, you do have some e-covers to use as part of your course. What you don't have in this case is a sales letter. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to create a sales letter based on the information in your ebook and in your articles, and you're going to do that based on pretty much what you know about the market and what problem that you're actually trying to solve. So the short way to kind of profit from this product is going to be to turn this into a course and then to sell that course to people who want it. Now, I guess the question is going to be, now, how do you find those people? And we have a Facebook report. I'm not really sure how much that's going to really help us. I'm going to say that probably the fastest way to get in front of people is going to be to create Facebook ads and then draw them to us. So let's run what we do to go through Facebook ads. I mean, obviously this is not a whole course, but basically we're going to build a custom audience by doing video plus Facebook ads. We'll build up a custom audience based on people who are interested in the video. We will then take that custom audience and then we will send them, and we're going to put Facebook ads before them with an opt-in. Right, so we're going to give them a bribe. We're going to give them an opt-in and the opportunity to opt in to get more information. So we will have narrowed it down with a custom audience. We'll bring that audience to more Facebook ads, and then we use that audience to build an email list. And then we use the e-course campaign that's already inside of the package, and then we send them to a bonus page. Okay, so if you have questions on how to create a bonus page, we can talk about that in another video. Then what you're going to do is your bonus page should then click through to your ClickBank or your JVZoo product. So if you don't want to put it on ClickBank, you can put it on JVZoo or Warrior Plus. So when they click through that bonus page, they decide they want to buy, they're going to get sent to your product. And what you want to do is start watching your numbers. So you want to see how many people of your custom audience are responding to your Facebook ads. If you're not getting any response there, that's where you want to start fixing. If you're building a list and you can't get that list to click through to your email campaign, then you need to fix your email campaign. If you're sending people to a bonus page but they're not getting to your offer, then you've got to start working on your bonus page. If you get them to your product and they're not buying, then you've got to work on your copy. This is a pretty consistent effort. So this isn't a matter of knowing what to do. You've got the roadmap here. Now what you've got to do is you've got to take that PLR product and you've got to work on each part and be consistent until you actually get it to work. Again, internet marketing is not going to be magic. It really does take consistent, focused action, and it's probably not all going to happen in an instant. Right now, there are some instant methods, there are things, but if you wanted to take this package on irritable bowel syndrome, you could actually make something happen with it with this way. One of the things that tells me that is that even just within Kindle, right, there are 357 books on IBS. Right, so again, if you have some pretty quality content and you've got a good package, you're really going to be teaching people. There are ways for you to be able to monetize that. Now, what this Kindle section also tells you is if you start talking about where am I going to get a good giveaway, where am I going to create a bribe, where am I going to find something that's going to really attract people? Well, you're looking at it right here. If you look at there are 357 authors that you're going to have the opportunity to contact and conduct an interview where you're going to actually give them the opportunity to be inside of your product, right? Because you're going to do the interview, you're going to give them publicity, and you're going to hope that they're going to help you with content. And so what you want to do is, of course, you want to drive people to their book. At the same time, though, you want them to help you to create content by doing an interview with you, which you're going to use as your bribe or as your giveaway. Okay, so that's pretty much all that we're going to do with this product on IBS. We could actually go and check for other products on irritable bowel syndrome. And there actually are some other products on IBS. I mean, here's one in this case. Here's one here. Okay, so there are ways for us to be able to gather additional information on IBS, even if we aren't able necessarily to get someone to do the interview with us. Now, if you're a member of Resale Rights Weekly, I mean, you'd have use of this irritable bowel niche blog, which you could use, right? You could actually, here's another website that would go along with that. Now, it was actually created in 2011, but you'd have to probably tweak it a little bit. And then there's some other resale rights content for irritable bowel syndrome. So we've got enough to make an offer from this point. Now, and again, you're going to put this offer together in a way that makes sense to you and in a way that makes sense to your customer. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.